Hey, what is up guys, YT Gaming Tutorial here, coming at you with this amazing video. Imagine I had this kind of voice, but no, I don't have it. Anyway, today we are going to rock Dartling Farm Ninja, guys. Really cool farm strategy. That is strong early game, mid game, and late game as well. It's not a bad one. I mean, you cannot really defend pass round 35 on intermediate maps and like pass round 31, 32 on shorter maps, but it's still a pretty strong one because your goal will be to rush them with BADs and fortified BADs late game if it reaches that point. Anyway, he's placing his tag shooter in a very stall spot. Interesting. So I assume it's either tag ice village or tag ice sniper. One of two strategies that use that tag shooter spot. Anyway, we are ecoing and also very good tip, guys, against any non-farm, non-anti-stall strategy. You really want to get that higher eco because early game eco really helps you a lot later on, especially if, say, you know you are not going to kill your opponent early on in the game. Anyway, assuming he's going eco, obviously we should anti-stall, but round 1, 2, 3, 4, they are so important to maximize your eco and get as much as you can from your farms that it's just not worth to invest extra money into your Dartling gun to anti-stall, because you will anyway start anti-stalling a little bit later on. And that's why also we are ecoing with space pinks and not with space yellows, because we will need this money on hand, because the better our eco is, the more farms we'll get and the bigger our all out will be. However, we cannot really just stall the rounds as well. Like if I were aiming my Dartlings a little bit lower, that wouldn't work well for me, because he would have so much money late game that he would probably defend even round 32, which is why we are still anti-stalling. But look at our eco, it's almost 500 at round 5 while having 2 farms, guys. That is really good. Anyway, he placed his sniper, and yeah, so it's probably tag ice sniper, which is a pretty cool strategy. I have used it. It loses to druid sub ice, obviously, like any other strategy right now, loses to the druid sub ice if they are really good, and if they are not really good, then obviously you can use any strategy, because on the level of not any good, many strategies work that have good synergy. Anyway, guys, our eco is pretty decent. We are getting farms, we have 2 Dartling guns, we are defending his eco balloons, and we are ecoing ourselves with space blacks, again, not space pinks. Because we want to get as much eco as possible. Since this is Sands of Time, it's pretty easy game. He has stack and he has sniper, so Russians are not going to do anything, at least until Moab rounds. So you know what I mean. We are not worried about saving a little bit extra money, under ecoing a little bit to make sure we can rush them at some certain point, since he has stack shooters. So obviously he has Maelstrom, and no Russians are going to do anything against him. So we are farming pretty well, but as you can notice right now, I'm not going for my marketplace because I need to afford my Hydra rocket pods. And since I over eco it, obviously I could have had the marketplace now, but 100 less eco, and I would afford my Hydra rocket pods on time. So that's why I'm not going for marketplace right now, although the round was so long, guys. Maybe I should have went for marketplace. Anyway, we get our Hydra pods and we don't sell our second Dartling, although in this case maybe I should have sold my second Dartling, and honestly should have just went for marketplace early on to greed even harder. But anyway, we get our marketplace with 800 eco with 200 farms, and we will get our marketplace now, and we will continue ecoing with grouped yellow balloons. And yeah, as you can see, I'm short 52 bucks, guys. 52 bucks out of 2900. How horrible and unlucky my math should be. Anyway, guys, as you can see, he's sniper farming. He's not even getting his third tower because obviously I'm not going to all out camo region rainbows him, but he will just defend it. And especially if he has ice, he can sell his sniper farm and easily defend that rush, and I will struggle a lot. But to force anything on his end with camo rushes, I will need to send so many thousands of dollars invested into the camo rush, so I'm just not going to do that. Pretty obvious, right? So anyway, we are farming, we are getting as high eco as possible until round 16, then we stop ecoing completely in this game. This eco is going to pay off so much, so many times, guys, that it was a really good play in my opinion, just to get that extra money on every 6 seconds is very good, because you see round 16, 17, they're all long, round 18, all these rounds are worth having higher eco rather than going just focusing on farms mainly. Although probably I could have farmed better, I don't know. Anyway, he's anti-stalling now and with his sniper, so maybe in this case, it would have been better if I went for more farms rather than higher eco, like maybe 1000 eco, but better farms. I don't think it would make a big difference in the round 20. Say by round 20, I think it's probably going to be the same thing, but we'll have higher eco, which, by the way, $100 every 6 seconds. Imagine this game goes for 5 more minutes. And this is 10 times a minute. This is 50 times. 50 times 100, guys. Can you do the math? I hope you can, because this 5,000 extra dollars. And I mean, I think it's worth it. And the game will go for like 8-10 minutes longer. So that's good money that add up. And then you can invest this money into your farms, guys. Good financial course coming here in the balloons video, guys. How to do investments and plan ahead. Anyway, I'm just messing around. So our farms are really good. His sniper farms are okay, but he's ecoing as well. So with the eco that he has, his sniper farms are really good. And very, very smart fortified Moab rush on his end, preventing me from getting Monkey Wall Street on round 20. However, what he didn't understand is that I wasn't even going for it on, on round 19. But I wasn't even going on round 19 for Monkey Wall Street because I was short like $2,000, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, we get our wall of trees right now by round 21. We are going to get so much extra money, which is why I'm sending him a fortified ZMG to stop his ecoing and his sniper farming and force him defending. And he is ninja, he doesn't have eyes, so maybe Kamurash could have done something, I don't know. Probably he would just boost and get some ninja additional to his double sniper that he had by round 13, so I guess it was not worth it still. Anyway, we are forcing a lot of defenses on his end. He's not ecoing, well, kind of, actually, he is now. I don't know if that's too greedy. No, he's not consistently ecoing. Anyway, our farms are insane. Our eco was so high that the 200 decrease will not affect us, because usually you have 900 eco anyway when you get your Monkey Wall Street. So yeah, and yeah, our farms are insane. We are going to go for a Banana Central 5th tier upper path, and it looks like he's shredding. And here I make a... I thought it can be a huge brain play, but the problem with what I do right now, you will see the game is lagging because of how many balloons are there. So I think I'm so smart. I sent him BFP to get his targeting from snipers onto BFP. But he has Maelstrom, guys, so he just Maelstorms all the balloons, and I just now wasted 80 eco and a few thousands on hand. But anyway, it still doesn't matter, guys. Look how much money we have. Our farms are really good. They could have been better if not for the BFP, but still, it's okay, guys. It's okay. We have 2 5th tier farms on round 25, so we are vibing. We also have Sticky, we have our Dartling, and we kind of need to be ready for DDTs. So I'm just getting preemptively a few ninjas to increase the speed of attack of my sticky, so it hits as many DDTs and so it deals as much damage as possible to the DDTs if he decides to send them. But sending round 26 DDTs against a guy who has freaking 2 5th tier farms and Banana Central with already placed sticky bombs and HRP, it's pretty stupid, I would say. So I don't think he's going to rush us, and he's not, obviously, because that would be a really horrible play on his end. Anyway, guys, we also have our wall of trees coming soon, so yeah. Our farms are amazing. We are farming like insanely good, guys. And his sniper farms are okay, but that fortified DNG really slowed him down, because he, instead of defending that fortified DNG, sure, we would have by now an extra 4th tier farm. However, on his end, he would have at least 2 or 3 more snipers with at least like 100 extra eco. Which would make a way bigger difference in his case, because let's say he would have at least 2 sniper farms extra to what he has now. That is 600 eco, and plus 100 on hand, that would be extra 700 eco, which he would be receiving every 6 seconds. So I believe that fortified DMG was a really good play. Anyway, I go for Puzzle right now because group DDTs. He's sending good game because I don't know. Maybe he thinks I lost it since he has Cripple, he has Master Bomber. But don't underestimate MAD and don't overestimate sniper farming, guys. I know it is really efficient. It is mathematically as efficient as druid farming, although druids are just cheaper and you can spam more of them and eventually get more druid farms than sniper farms. However, guys, druids have superstorm, druids have avatar of wrath, druids have poplast, and even druid farms do a lot of good damage to Moab class balloons. So yeah, guys, and his farms aren't that good, and he's rushing immediately around 30. And we use MAD ability, guys. We don't panic. We have so much money. We have our master bomber, MAD. And yeah, we just need to get a few puzzles. And he's sending second fortified BAD. So I use tower boost because there are two of them and not one. And I make a huge mistake. Maybe a mistake? See how quickly I popped the first BAD, which is why I'm saying I made a mistake. I sold 3 farms, and honestly, I should have waited before selling any farms. I'm not rushing him as well, as you can notice. I'm trying to get defenses up because I for sure can defend till round 32, till round 33, 34 on this map for sure. So I start selling another farm. I don't think it's the play. I'm getting some puzzles, Ray of Doom, because really, I'm not sure how good at defending my strategy is, so I am crazily over defending, actually. I have plenty of sabos for insights, I have Master Bomber, I have Ray of Doom, I have a few extra puzzles. Maybe I should have went for BTD, but realistically, this is absolutely enough to defend a 45 BD, and he sends me another one, so I sell immediately all farms except Monkey Wall Street, and I send him fortified BADs, but I send them grouped, so I kind of allow ninjas to do more damage. But anyway, I counter him. I use my tower boost with the MAD ability. Our Ray of Doom, our puzzles are doing work. Also Master Bomber is there, and I get the Grand Sabo. And I will use it if I think he's rushing me even more. But Grand Sabo is not that good, to be honest. Grand Sabo needs a buff. Anyway, we shred that fortified BAD. We shred the DDTs because we have Master Bomber and Sabotage supply lines. And the fortified GMGs, sure, we struggle to them a little bit, but we still shred them. And all the insiders below fortified GMGs are nothing to us, guys. So... as you can see, the strategy is really interesting. It allows you to rush them, and I committed some mistakes, guys, with selling farms too early. But I still win the game. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Try to use this strategy, and see you in the next one.